thing's freaking dead. Oh, is that possible? Guess I won't be listening to music yet. Sorry, lots of typing to get these in here. Hold on. I know it sounds like I'm breaking the keyboard. Carolina, Houston, Chargers, Miami, New England, Jets, Washington. Welcome in, everyone. We'll get rolling in a few minutes. There's a few items we need to get closed up. 1, 5, 2, 7. What is that? 15 spots. We can worry about Big Al's when we get there. So 8 spots or so. Somewhere around there. Let me get a poll going too. Bounty poll. What are we on? Are we on divisions? What did we do on Wednesday? We did divisions. Lots of messages from me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, bounty's up. Which divisions? The bounty winners are still the same thing for now. Joe Theismann, Devin Hester, and Darrell Rivas. Jersey Mini. We're giving this away no matter what tonight. So the only way to have a chance to win that is to get into breaks. If you get into, you have 5 spots, you have 5 chances. If you have 1 spot, you have 1 chance. If you have 20 spots, you have 20 chances. We'll do that at the end of the night. So if you're in any of these breaks besides the dollar break, that's a little different, you'll be entered. It's not really a way to quantify a dollar break when they're $1 per. So, yeah, a lot of those spots claimed are less than any regular spot here. So I'm on the wrong thing, aren't I? There it is. Let's show my screen so you guys can see where we're at. Get my dang headphones charged. Malik Neighbors, I like it. Let's go here. Oh, also, dollar break's still open. We're going to do that. I'm going to do a little differently where those that show up a little later have a chance to claim live before we get going. Jays, and we'll take Vlad's random. Vlad, if you're here, Eric's going to take your random. So let's do this. Eric got Toronto. So the bat is closed, so you can forget about that one. I'm going to delete it. And then Vlad. Eric's going to take your random. Let's put that over here. Toronto is Eric. And he's also going to take Vlad's random. Okay, so bat is closed. I'm going to go close the door. My dog's barking at something. I'm going to close it really quick. 5 left in the elite card. You can see who's left there. Arizona through Washington. That's normal, but the teams above with the names next to them are gone. 2 left in Big Al's mini jersey thing we're trying out, and then some full size. I'll come back in 10 seconds. Let me just close the door to the upstairs before she drives me nuts. Everyone else is gone for a little bit. All right. Elite neighbors, Brock Bowers, Zay Flowers, I like them. So let's do this. Let's run some randoms for baseball. I'll get them ready at least. Let me do one last check on Facebook for claims. Genty Gibbs, love it, love it. So over here we had Jays and Vlad's. Okay, so down to 5 left in the NFL card. Dollar break, making sure no one snagged a spot after I commented over there. Nope, so we're good there, but you can still claim dollar break spots live. I'll remind you up until we do it here in the next 5 minutes. Checking the mini jersey, nope. And then Big Al's full size should be accurate with what's up there. Perfect, okay. Even on now it says there's a liking of a pitcher, okay. Okay, so we're closed on baseball. We'll run randoms for that in a second here. HPLE, I believe there's still some headliner teams left, maybe 3 or 4. There's 4 spots left there. This is the card series we've been in the last 2 weeks. Really enjoying. We haven't had our headliner yet, but we've hit headliner type cards. I think it's a fun series for the elite. Teams that are still left: Arizona, Atlanta, Baltimore, Carolina, Cincy, Cleveland, Dallas, Houston, Jacksonville, Kansas City, Vegas, Rams, Minnesota, New Orleans, Giants, Jets, Philly, Pittsburgh, Tampa Bay, Tennessee, Washington. So 5 will close us. Who is Manchester City, not United, my dear. Someone was asking about brother-in-law's present. Cincy card, Vikings card. Thanks, guys. So down to 3 left there. Cincy was Jonathan. Vikings were Brett. Brian Clayman. And look, I already clicked on the right spot, too. Tampa Bay. So 2 left in the cards. We'll run randoms for that as soon as we get there, too. Might as well see if we can get this closed before we get running. Dollar break will go first, and then we'll come back and do these items. We didn't have Radkey. It's coming tomorrow. I was hoping to get here today, but it didn't. Holiday slowed it down, so I improvised. We tried something a little different just to show a picture and explain how this works. So we may do it once a week or every once in a while. Let me find the picture for it. Pretty simple idea, but let's see here. The only difference in this is that I tried to add just pretty big names to this. So there's 20 items, 10 custom jerseys, 10 minis. They're all here. You can see they're stacked up. I'm not going to number them because once we remove one and I have to put a new one in, you'll know what number is that unless I flip them every time. So what we'll do is we'll probably just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 jerseys and then set the minis out so they're in order. So we'll know, unfortunately, that if it's 11 or higher, it's going to be a mini. If it's 10 or lower, it'll be a jersey. But you'll have a chance before we randomize that on either. So Namath, Randy Moss, these are the items that are in it. Marino, I'll let you know. There's 2 left. I'll let you know who they are here in a second. Burrow, Hurts, Eli, Palomalu, Elway, Jefferson. Trevor Lawrence is still available on the mini. I can't see the price because I'm on the wrong screen. Let me just tell you. $15 for that spot. So you have a 1 in 20 chance. If you claim 2, you got a 10% chance. I usually try to go for 10% when I join stuff. Breeze, some of these pictures are not very good. Sorry. Bo Jackson, Herbert, Archie Manning is the other. That's a flat black Archie Manning, one of my favorite helmets. It was in the series, and then when we dissolved it, it got pulled back out. Terrell Owens, Giannis on a lunar, Jamar Chase, Emmitt Smith, and Bruce Smith. I believe that's all. Oh, no, George Kittle. So 20 items there. We know who they all are, so they won't be numbered. We're just going to randomize 1 through 20 on the thing, and then whatever number we get to, we'll specify what rows or what will open, and that person who bought that spot will win. Kind of like our pick your player we did a while back with the little figurines, but this is a little easier. We can do one of these live if you guys want to, and I think we just up each spot by $1 and do it again. We'll talk about that when we get there because there's no Radkey pre and no Radkey live fill. Anyways, if we go back over here, Manning $11 still available. Trevor Lawrence $15 still available. So 2 left here, 2 left in the Big Al's mini jersey items, and then full size we still have Carolina, Houston, Chargers, Miami, New England, Jets, and Washington. It is a 3-boxer. I think 1 or 2 of you paid as if it was a 4-boxer. Again, I wrote the credit down. You can minus that later. We will do a live fill 3-boxer. We'll likely do either a 1-box mini jersey again, or we'll try a Big Al discount. We will do some licensed jerseys too. Added 3 in today, but we'll mention those when we get there. Anyways, that's the schedule for today. So let's do this. Let's run randoms on baseball, and then we'll try to get the elite card in this field after we run the dollar break. Dollar break is open until I run the dice roll. So if you want spots there, there's still some available. I believe we're at 430, a little under last time, a little maybe now a little over, about 50 less than the week before that. So we're in that range. Anyways, if you want to grab them, you can. But let's get some randoms going for baseball. There's 1, 7 times, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. How many of you guys don't have to work this week? It'd be nice. They're both not working. Text me and I'm like, I'm doing stuff. Okay. We'll read that when we come back to it. If you want to look at who your randoms are, Eric, just so you know, you bought Vlad's random. That was Miami. But we'll get to the others when we read it. What are your guesses? Jaden Daniels, Drake May, and Jigba. I like them. So 2 left in the card. We'll come back to that. 2 left here, 7 left there. Let's do dollar break now. Last chance to grab dollar break spots if you have not yet. We'll run with the list where we're at. 430. Is that a 6 or an 8? That's an 8. 438. I will read these off as soon as I roll the dice for the amount of times we're going to run the list. That's when it closes. Okay, let's read off who has how many, so we're on the same page. John, you have 5. Tom, you have 5. Tim, you have 1. Brad, you have 15. Steve, you have 3. Timothy K, you have 5. Did I skip? I don't know if I said Tim K. So Tim K, you have 1. Timothy K, you have 5. Scott, you have 20 with 5 bonus. Larry V, you had 36 with 5 bonus. Chris D, you had 20 with 5 bonus. Scott, another 20 with 5 bonus. Nick F, you had 5. Jason J, you had 40 with 5 bonus. Suki L, you had 20 with 5 bonus. Bruce, you had 20 with 5 bonus. Brady, you had 10 there. Zach, you had 10 there. William B, Bill B, you had 20 there with 5 bonus. Brady A, you had another 11, which gave you the 5 bonus. Brett, you had 20 with 5 bonus. Jason J, you had 20 with 5 bonus. Eric B, you had 20 with 5 bonus. Bill S, you had 25 with 5 bonus. Craig, you had 7. And Jonathan R, you had 10. So we got that copied. Let's go read off the items that are up in this one. Where is it? There it is. Okay, I'll try to do this quick. We had it was the 99 Dallas Stars was in 1 week and out that same week. So that's the multi-signed jersey's gone. We had a Taylor Swift signed guitar. This is an artwork guitar. Obviously, the signed portion is this picture here that they cut to look like a guitar pick. It is JSA certified. I do have another Taylor Swift item that we'll add in if it goes quick. Someone asked me if I like Taylor Swift. I don't dislike her or like her. There's a lot of people in the world that do, so that's a nice item. Signed guitar, Mike Tyson, Gordie Howe, Walter Payton, Lord of the Rings, Elijah Wood, and Sean Astin, Danica Patrick. Full sizes, so if you win, you can choose any one of these items. Derrick Henry, Warren Sapp, Brian Dawkins, Steve Spurrier, Kurt Warner, Ray Lewis, Tyreek Hill, Jordan Addison, and Lawrence Taylor. Some of the Funkos, or these are all the Funkos, I think. Dan Marino, Jordan Love, Drew Brees, Jamar Chase, Elijah Wood, 2 Tom Hardys, different characters. Rey Mysterio, Shaq, Justin Jefferson, Ellie De La Cruz, and Tony Hawk. That's Bane and Venom, by the way, and that's Frodo Baggins on the actor stuff. Custom jerseys, Ice Cube Nike. It's a China Nike, but it's still his signature. Becca certified on a nice Nike knockoff. Fletch is Chevy Chase, Don Cherry, De La Cruz, Emmett Smith, Marino, and Christian McCaffrey. Some more full sizes: Emmett Smith, Lad McConkey, Nico Collins, Joe Theismann, Adrian Peterson, Tua, Jim McMahon, Mark Clayton, Mark Duper, dual signed Rave, Mason Crosby. Some minis: Cooper Kupp, Troy Aikman, Joe Montana, Jamar Chase, Charles Woodson, Giannis on the Eclipse. Custom: Terry Bradshaw, Bo Jackson, Lamar Jackson. More full sizes: Derek Brooks, Archie Manning, Troy Polamalu, Matthew Golden, and Cam Newton. Some licensed jerseys: Julius Peppers, Nike, Martin St. Louis, Reebok, Klay Thompson, Nike, Brett Hull, Fanatics, JJ McCarthy, Nike, and Mika Zibanejad, Adidas. I believe that's all the items. If you win and you want to look at pictures of them, they're separated in here and not in tiny little squares. So we will close it there. No claims live. Let's roll the dice. Where is it? Right here. Needs to be 7 or higher for it to count. If it's not 7 or higher, we will re-roll the dice until it is. We'll go back. We'll make sure we get the list. I think we already copied it. We did. It was 438. Yes. So we'll copy the 438, put it in there, and then roll it that many times. Good luck, everyone. Thanks for joining. There's our dice roll. That will not work. Snake Eyes needs to be higher than 7. 7 or higher. Double 2s. Come on, double 3s. Double 4s. That was weird. If that was Monopoly, you get out of jail, right? If you roll 3 doubles in a row. Or is that when you go to jail? You roll 3 doubles in a row, they make you out of jail. Okay, 8 is our number. I like playing Monopoly. My wife does not, unfortunately. That makes sense, huh? Why should we like the same game? Okay, 8 times on this one. Good luck. All top spot can pick whatever they want. Everything else will be available next week unless I pull stuff out and add new stuff in. You can always ask me if stuff is left just to make sure that it's not still here and not an option. Otherwise, it has left. Okay, there's 438. It's a number, and it is. So 7 more times to get our top spot. There's 1, 2. Hopefully my headphones are charged here soon. 3, 4, 5. I'm dragging. 6. 2 more. Top spot on 8 wins. 7. And our 8th spot, our 8th roll to get our top spot and win is Brady. Brady, you were actually on top on 7 with a Brady 8 bonus. Good grief. You had 7 and 8 covered. Brady, I believe that's 8. It is. Brady, you get to pick whatever you want. If you're here, you can let me know. If you want to take time, you can take time. Larry V, 2nd. Eric, 3rd. Suki, 4th. Larry V again, 2 in the top 5. Timothy K up there with your 5 spots. Bruce, Brett, Chris, Tom, all in the top 10. Jason just out. Congrats, winner. Sorry to everyone else, especially if you're the last spot. I always say that doesn't matter, but all right, Brady, you win the dollar break this week. Any of those items are yours. Just let me know which one you want, and we'll make it happen. Okay, let's go back over to our main portion. I'm probably not charged enough yet. I'll keep torturing myself. Share my screen here. see if we can get the rest of this closed up. We closed Bat, ran randoms. East Coast is closed, ran randoms there. 2 left in the HP LE card. I do this sometimes because not everyone has Facebook. Well, one maybe just got claimed. Nope, they didn't. Where the freak is it? Right. Okay, here's some of the headliners that they show. Dan Marino, Jordan Love, Jonathan Taylor, Justin Jefferson, Jalen Hurts, Jamar Chase, Josh Allen, Drake May, Bo Nix, Puka Nacua, Peyton Manning, and Justin Herbert. There may still be a couple teams left. If not, there's a bunch of fun cards in this. Let's go back here. I have to close this. These are pick one random ones for 22. Reminder, anybody that joins anything tonight besides the dollar break, seems unfair, I know. I don't know how to way to make that work. You get an entry. My girl wants that Swift guitar so bad. If it gets picked, I have another one that we'll use eventually. If it doesn't, it'll be in next week. Try again. I don't know if that's Brady's jam, so that one might stay or may not. I think a lot of people try to win stuff for friends and families as well, so just never know what's going to get picked. Yeah, and sometimes, I mean, I'm one that tends to go harder on stuff, but that doesn't always work out either, you know. There was a few that took a bunch of spots today, and it didn't play out in their favor either. I think Brady, the winner, had over 20 at least, but anyways, okay, 2 spots left in the elite card. Every break you join gets you an entry into Ray Lewis. We're going to give this away no matter what. The bounty that you're voting divisions on is for our normal bounty for Joe Theismann, Devin Hester, Grow Rivas. Teams that are left here: Arizona, Atlanta, Baltimore, Carolina, Cleveland, Dallas, Houston, Jacksonville, Kansas City, Las Vegas, Los Angeles Rams, New Orleans, Giants, Jets, Philly, Pittsburgh, Tennessee, Washington. Tons of good teams there. 2 left still in the Big Al's mini jersey, whatever you want to call it. A little pick your player action. And then 7 left in the full size. We'll close these when we get there. Let's roll with our baseball bat first, guys. Thanks for joining. I know it's Christmas week. Some of you guys are out doing stuff. It's going to be a little bit shorter since we've got less stuff going tonight. We'll try a couple live fills too. In the baseball bat, Steve, I've got you with Dodgers and St. Louis. Jason J., you got the Yankees and the Angels. Brad, you have Baltimore, Arizona, Atlanta, and Oakland. Jason, you have Chicago Cubs and Chicago White Sox. Sonic, you have Kansas City, Houston. Chad, you have Cincy, Pittsburgh. David L., Detroit, Washington. Bruce, Philly, and Minnesota. Scott, you have San Diego, Milwaukee. Scorching, Cleveland, and Tampa. Jason, you had Seattle and Colorado. Jonathan R., Boston, and Texas. Vlad, you had the Mets. Your random did sell. I don't know if you heard me say that earlier. Eric got Miami from your random, and then also Toronto and San Francisco. Larry taking Cleveland on the card. 1 away. Thanks, Larry. Just 1 spot left in the elite card. That'll be the 3rd break we do here in a second. And that'll close us. All right, let's go. Baseball. And never mind, it's close. So let me run the random before we open the baseball, so you guys can see. Eric, thank you. Good luck to you. Got Dallas. That puts us at 16. And we'll get our 16 randoms going now. Because why not? That'll give you time to see who you have. So just 2 left in the pick your player and 7 left in Big Al's full size. That's it. 7 times on these randoms, guys. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I'm not going to read these randoms off now, but you can take a gander real quick here. Whoops. Paste it. Paste special, please. Just in case you're looking at trading, selling. I don't think a lot of trading or buying goes on in the card, but just in case you can see who you've got there. Let's figure out which box we're going to open for the bat, which is what we're doing first. We have 2 and 3 left. I need to move these to make room for a dice roll, and then we'll figure out how to stack these, and I'll mention how they're going to be numbered without a number on the box. So we're all on the same page before we run the randomizer. Okay, we need a 2 or a 3 here for the baseball bats. I need to order some more bats. I think we'll probably do them for a little longer than just the 3, because that's not enough. 2 or 3. Rolled under the puck, but it was a 6. 6. 5 doesn't work. 4 is coming up next. I can fill it. Or it's going to fall off. Jeez. Bouncy dice. 6. I give up 1. Go get a drink. Go to the bathroom. There we go. That one works. That is a 3. Next week we won't have to roll because we'll have this box 2 left, the middle one. But let's open box 3 or label 3 here. Come on, headliner. I believe. And then when we do have Radke back next week, so no stream on. Whoa, does that not look different than the other box? 1 of 100. We can check my. Come on, we can check my. It even looks different than the last one. I think maybe I'm just forgetting, but we can check my bookend thing. Anyways, we're no stream on Wednesday. We'll probably do something tomorrow, just like a winner's choice or something fun. If it doesn't fill, no big deal. So no stream again until the weekend. For Fire Factory and Big Al's licensed jerseys, and then we'll pick up next week. Semi-normal, we'll probably end up doing Monday, Tuesday because of New Year's Eve. But anyways, this is our only night stream this week. What's left in Big Al's? CJ Stroud, Black Bag, gotcha. Carolina, Houston, Chargers, Miami, New England, Jets, and Washington, Larry. That's what's left. Okay, let's open this up. Test my bookend theory. I always say that I think they grab a fun one and say, "Ooh, look, here's the whatever bat. Let's put number 1," and then or they leave the best one for last for 100. I don't know. Larry, taking Houston, you got it. Goes along with your CJ Stroud guess. Might as well double up on the Houston, huh? Mother, I clipped my fingernails too. This is going to be impossible, I think. I got to dig deep here. Go, Cal Ripken. Well, it's kind of like a... I don't know. There's a little wedge in there. Does he count Marvin Harrison Jr.? Yeah. If you're talking about Marvin Harrison Jr., unless there's a Marvin Harris Jr. I don't know about, which is definitely possible. With your duck, we know you're going for a duck. This is cool. They they got little bags that I need to undo. I mean, it's annoying now that I didn't realize that, but that's cool that they're safe. I'm gonna put it on the ground here and open the safe in their own little container. I like that. We've got a Rawlings Pro bat here, blonde bat. Let's see what we got. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Is that not who we pulled on the? Was on the ball? Or does this just look like? I feel like we pulled this name recently, and it may have tricked me, or it's the name that I think it is. It feels like it's Ronald Acuna, but maybe not. That's the one I thought it was last time too. Oh, is it Ramirez? Why do I think that looks like Ronald Acuna's signature again? Kind of does. You did too, Nick? I think that happened to me last time too. It's making me look like an idiot every time. Let's make sure here. So we're saying Jose Ramirez? It is. Jose Ramirez. Cleveland. Cleveland, I'm pretty sure was claimed. There's a few Cleveland fans in here. Cleveland. Scorching. Back-to-back bat hits. Jose Ramirez. Yeah, it looked a little Acuna-ish because we pulled the ball last week that you hit. Now that I'm thinking about it, and it kind of looked like that. JSA certified. Congrats, Scorching. Sorry, everyone else. I wish we could do like a double bat break, but they're kind of expensive items, so I don't think I really like the price point. Be nice to have 2 winners, but 1 winner it is. Jose Ramirez going to Ray. Ray, nice hit. I'm 0 for 1 on sending bats to Ray. The first one, someone, I don't even know if it was UPS or someone else, emptied the tube, and then it got to him without anything in it. So we did a big long thing. I bought him a new one. Now bat 2's on the way. I'm hoping I go 1 for 2, and this will make it 2 for 3, but we'll see. Nice hit, Ray. I'm gonna put it in this little sheath here, because why not? Now I'm trying to remember if the original bat that he won was Jose Ramirez or if it was a different Guardian. Might be the same guy. I can't remember. Hopefully it's not the same outcome as the last one. All right. Well, I got to hope for a headliner on our last bat. I feel like we have luck when I order 3 or 4 at a time from Hit Parade, whether it's the mini helmets, the batting helmets, or whatever. Feels like we do pretty good at hitting headliners. So I'm hoping the last one is. All right, guys. Let's keep it rolling. Bounty guesses are still up. We have 27 votes. It's pretty good. Looks like you guys are going AFC East, AFC South. We'll close that after the East Coast boxes. So let's do this. Let's share my stream. We're most definitely going to be without an East Coast series, guys. I think even if we did 2 today and then 1-1 next week when we're back on, I think even then we'd still be without. So we'll probably go 2-2. It's expensive on the last one, probably 42 a spot. I haven't even looked at it. That's my guess. I think that's where we ended last time, too. But we're down to just 15 claims and 15 randoms. I think we started at like 29. So a lot less out there. They go a lot quicker, but they are more expensive. 4 boxes left. We got 4 chances to hit one of those community hits, maybe 2 of them, maybe 0 of them. I'm hoping at least 1. I did order the Legendary Series from Hit Parade, not a full case. I ordered 3 boxes. So while this is ran out and we're waiting for the new series to be built, which may not be as long as I think it is, we'll run some pick your team breaks from Hit Parade, which I used to love to do as well. So that'll be kind of our filler in between having a pick your player series. Both great. There's some awesome headliners too. Don't know who we're going to lock yet or if we're going to lock any of them. Okay. In this one, I've got Scorching with Bedard and Sanderson, Joseph Yevwa and Palat, Jeff H., Chelios and Kempe, Larry A., Solani and Myers, Jake G., Sakic and Newhook, Larry A., Gudis and Scheifele, Joseph, Fuhr and Lilleberg, Larry V., you have Hextall and Ekholm, Jonathan R., Askarov and Uyghur, Brian W., Wolf, Dobish, Hasek and Shen, Jeff H., Nyes, McMichael, Faber and Barbashev, Lou, you had Heiskanen and Taves, and Christian at Waffleberry, you had Stutzel and Fleury closes. I know you had Fleury up for trade. Don't think anyone bid on it. So let's get our 2 boxes. I assume it's still up for trade if he's here and someone else wants to offer, but we're running out of time. 12, 22, 50, 60. 12, 22, 50, 60. 4 boxes. We're going to run it 7 times. The top 2 is what we're going to roll with. Quack, quack. We're all wondering if there's a duck in this load for us or not. Top 2 will be the ones we open. That means the next 2 will be left over for the last break. Unless we split them 1-1, there'll be 2 different breaks. 7 times we get our top 2 boxes. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 22 and 50. So our original 60 is going to make it to the end. That's crazy. I don't know why I'm paying attention to that, but if it ends up being one of those things and we had it all along and it waited till the very end, that's crazy. 22 and 50. Let's stop sharing. Let's grab my list so I know who's winning. Reminder, Ray Lewis is going to be won by someone today. We will do a live fill 3 box. We'll do live fill jerseys and probably 1 or 2 others live as well. All those entries will be put into the mix. 22 and 50 are our middle ones, leaving us 12 and 60, right? I did that right, I believe. 12 and 60, yep. Okay, as a reminder, we still have 4 trades. 5 trades. Pat LaFontaine on the Reebok, Mikhail Sergachev on the Fanatics, Cam York, Fanatics Premium, Ivan Barbashev Adidas, and Matt Zuccarello Adidas. So if you hit one in here that you'd rather trade for one of those 5, you can ask me to show you them here. I can show them to you after, whatever. If you're going to keep, you're going to keep. That's great too. Okay, 22 and 50. Let's do 22 first. Good luck, everybody. All right. Ray Lewis will look good next to my frame late Ray Lewis jersey. You got a frame late Ray Lewis? That's cool. I've still got like 5 frame jerseys here that I need to figure out. I almost threw them into that thing today, the mini jersey break, but I didn't. They're all good names too. We'll have to figure out something to do with them. They were in the series, but the series dissolved, so down they went. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Look at that. We know who that is. That's a reverse retro. He missed his claim and he said, all right, I'll take Stutzle to close the break on a reverse retro. This was the final claim. So this is the claim hit going to Christian over Waffle Board. Christian, that's you. I think you were just looking around trying to get a spot just in case one of the big boys came out since you missed, and you end up hitting. Christian hitting Tim Stutzel. And it's a reverse retro. I love this jersey. I actually hit one with Daryl. It's on the way soon. Nice hit, Tim Stutzel. Reverse retro. Do love these jerseys. Oops, there goes the bag. I'll pick it back up. There it is. Adidas Pro. Somewhere. Christian, you know the drill. If you want to trade, I think you've traded once or twice in the past. You know who to call. Ghostbusters. Great hit. He gets lost in the bunch of names because we've seen him come out a few times, but that's an awesome hit. Put that in the bag later. One more shot here tonight before we're down to our last 2. I always get stressed, you know. I don't feel like I should be stressed because we've hit so many headliners, but I want to see one of those. And even then, I want to see you guys hit the guys you've been chasing. Most of you guys have hit at least one that you've chased, but some of you guys have been on a long journey spanning multiple series. Just want to see some of those hit at some point, you know. Okay, final jersey tonight from East Coast is focus. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, mama! That's another headliner. I wanted to believe it. I didn't fully believe it, but I have to because I have to hope that we have one of the other guys. But that's another headliner. Jeez Louise, we're stacked this series. St. Patrick, 20 of 33. That is a upper deck COA. You can see the BAM on there, BAM, and then the numbers. Upper deck, that is Patrick Waugh. That is like our 3rd or 4th Patrick Waugh. There's the upper deck. Vintage throwback White Mitchell and Ness, 1992 Montreal Canadiens. So here's the question. Waugh, I'm pretty sure Joseph been after him. Was the Waugh we hit last a Avalanche or was it Canadiens? I'm failing to remember. I remember it had the St. Patrick script, which is not very easy. And that's, again, why it's numbered 20 of 33. What a great hit. Going to Joseph. Joseph, congrats. Mitchell and Ness here. This is a thinner jersey than the last one. It's a little lighter. Threw me off there. Patrick Waugh, 33, St. Patrick. 2 of the 33. You have 2 of 33? The other one was 2 of 33, and this one's 3 of 33? Man, you're cornering the market. I don't know what that patch says, but that's cool. 44-degree match. It's in French, some of it. Star Game, Forum de Montreal. Montreal Forum, that's cool. Patrick Waugh, there should not be a fight strap. I don't think there is. There's not. Great hit. Jeez Louise. We've hit a bunch of those headliners. We still have 2 boxes to go. Can hit another one. Holy moly. Joseph, nice hit. Sorry to everyone else. Congrats to Joseph. That's a beauty. St. Patrick, 20 of 33. Okay, we'll take a picture of that later, too. I'm not mad about Stutzel and Patrick. Great hits. Where'd the box go? I threw it over here. All right, so we'll do the last two next week, unless I decide to do an impromptu tomorrow. But I don't think we're going to, because I want to be live for that one, not do like a random.org thing. So it's not going to happen tomorrow. So forget that I said that. We're not going live tomorrow. I've got apparently a full day of activities: Zootopia, lunch, zoo lights, all the stuff with the kids and the family. So not streaming tomorrow, not streaming Christmas Eve. All right, congrats you two, Christian and Joseph. Still no duck. I know, Larry. I made a little deal with Larry, but I gotta have faith that we have a duck in the last two, and if we don't, I don't know. Larry, I'm gonna come pick you up. We're gonna drive up to Canada, and we're gonna go knock on the door and ask where all the ducks are. Just tell me when you'll be ready, and I'll pick you up. Yes, congrats, great hits. Okay, let's keep it rolling. It's time for HPLE. Normally we'd have Radke, and we'd normally do our college guests today. So those that got it right last week, I'm gonna make you wait a week. I'm sorry. 20 and 29. Man, that's cool. I don't think I have one that's limited like that. Catch a game. I know. I always think it's cool when like remember, guys, this is not my, I don't want to say my main job. I don't even call it my job because it's a hobby. But it takes up as much time as my normal job. But I have a normal job that I go to every day, that I work full time. So I don't have time to do a lot of like side stuff. Like, you see other people that do this. They do like golf tournaments or whatever. I'd love to do something like that. Get together and do something fun. But first of all, I live on Mars, according to everyone else out here on the west side of the United States, in the middle of the West. All that good stuff. Yeah. I appreciate you guys. That's why I'm doing I thought about doing Ray Lewis as our bounty and making that the bounty, but I thought, let's keep the bounty and let's just do this one no matter what. So someone will win. The rest of you won't, but at least someone will. Okay, not East Coast. HPLE NFL Elite card is full. Let's read the randoms. Let's roll with this. We'll do our Jersey mini break after, our Big L's after. Those both need a few spots claimed, and then we'll try a 3-box live film, maybe a 2-box, depending on who's here. We'll do some licensed jerseys and probably do a Big Al's discount full size, since we're without Raggy today, something like that. Okay, in the card, Brad, you've got New England, Tennessee. SP, you've got Indy and the Giants. Dave, Buffalo, Detroit, Arizona, Philly. Bill S, Green Bay, Vegas. Chad, Chicago and the Rams. Brad, Denver and Pittsburgh. Christy, you have the Chargers, Miami, New Orleans, and Kansas City. Scorching, San Fran, Houston. Jonathan R, Seattle, Baltimore, Cincy, and Atlanta. Brett G, Minnesota and the Jets. Brian W, Tampa and Washington. Larry V, Cleveland and Jacksonville. Eric B, Dallas and Carolina. Those are the spots. Let's close this. And let's, Larry, you want Archie and T-Law? I'll tell you what I would do if I got you on both those, Larry. Thank you. Good luck to you. 11 and 15 for those two spots. When we get to this, obviously, we're going to know right when we're in the number whether it's a jersey or a mini. So if you only have one spot and it's a mini and it ends up being a jersey spot, you know you're out, which sucks. I get that. If I were joining this, I'd grab at least one of each, one mini, one jersey, so I had a chance. But I know it's fun to take stab one, too. But anyway, Larry, you'll know that you'll have a shot, whether it's a mini. Oh, no, those are both minis. So if it's a jersey, you're out. Thought that was one of each, but I'm wrong. Both minis. Trevor Lawrence, STS, Archie Manning, flat black. Forget what I said. Okay, I'm going to close the poll because it's time to run NFL, and you guys are going AFC East, AFC South. So AFC East, if the AFC East and AFC South are the top hitters tonight, we'll also give away, we'll have a bounty where all the names are entered in as well as separate times. We'll run them twice. Top name will get to pick whether they want Joe Theismann, Devin Hester, or Darrelle Revis. This one will happen no matter what. Okay. Let's roll with the card. Close the poll. Let's get a card box, and then we'll see if anyone got the guess right in the black bag. And we'll keep moving. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. All the odds are there. Even side, we're off of 2 and 6. Anything but 2 or 6 works here. Look at our 10-sider right here. 10-sided. Anything but a 2 or a 6. That is, looks like a 9. I'm spinning it so I can pull it up straight with an under 9. We're hitting an odd number finally. 9. Box 9 should be the bottom one. So there it is, box 9. Let's get rid of these. Put them back here. These. Okay, let's reveal the helmet, see if anybody got the guess right. I believe we had someone right. Jetty's your guess. Oops, sorry, I should keep that on screen. Just put it over to make room, but that's our number 9 we're opening. Bowers, a couple guesses. Good job, guys. If you haven't had a guess, you haven't really said it a bunch, but it's a, what did I call it? Skills player from the last 3 drafts in the black bag. So if you haven't guessed yet, guess a skills player from the last 3 drafts. If you get it right, you get $10 to use tonight. I think most of you have guessed. Let's get Ray Lewis out of the way. We'll just put it down here for now. Okay. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. I'm waiting to see if anyone else was guessing that hadn't guessed yet. I don't think so. 3, 2, 1. Somebody out there needs to go check and see if he's got a camera set up in the office or something. He just keeps getting guesses right. I don't know what it is. I think there was only one person that got it. JSN, Larry V, I feel like you've gotten more right than wrong. A few of you guys have gotten, like Nick has gotten a few right. Larry, you've gotten more than a few right. I don't know what you're doing. There's only one guess every time. Did anybody else get JSN or was it just Larry? Good grief, Larry. $10 to take off. JSN, I don't want to say it a down game, but he was looking like he was not going to have a good game. And he ended up getting what, like 96 yards? So he's still up there. But JSN Rave, Fanatic certified on this one. Good guess, Larry. You're on fire with the guesses. Everyone else is wondering what that would be like. Okay, AFC East, AFC South is what you're going for. Guesses were wrong unless you had JSN. Well, let's roll. Next up will be the one box Big Al's mini jersey pick your player style, and then we'll do some Big Al's full size. Just have a few spots to fill, and then we'll try a live fill. Just depends on who's here hanging out. Okay, this is box 88 of 100. It is our box 9 from the sticker, and it is series 10. Good luck, everybody. Garbage can of that because it's too light. Just cut. Hopefully I can get my headphones on. I'm going to try now to see if it allows me because I'm sick of listening to myself. Must be something going on because it's not. Made a noise. I'm good. Yes. I'm good. Okay. I mean, it says I pray this way. Who knows if I just made it go backwards, but not our gold trim, but that hasn't really meant much yet. Everything we've opened has been fantastic from this series. It looks like it's going this way. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Oh, I thought that was a different team. Man, look at these patches on these cards. And see how it's signed a little different on this than it is at the helmets we've seen of him? Bucky. Card signatures sometimes are a little different. This is Panini 1. Panini 1. That's how it's laid, how it's sealed, and it is Panini 1 as well. I didn't know. Look at those patches. Black, gray, and red down on the bottom left. Red and white over there. Red and gray in the top, and then red and creamsicle on the top left. Quad patch, Bucky Irving for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I thought maybe it'd be numbered, but this one isn't unless I missed it on the front. Oh, it's right in the middle, Alex. 33 of 49. Kind of hard to see, but that is a beautiful card. Bucky Irving, 33 of 49. Square one. There's 4 patches on there. Panini 1 from 2024 Panini. Tampa. Was Tampa claimed? HPLE, Elite, I'm on the right spot. Tampa. It was claimed live. Brian W., you claimed Tampa Bay live, and you got yourself a nice Bucky quad patch card. That's beautiful. Nice hit, Brian. Congrats. Yeah, that is cool. See, even, I mean, the cards that are non-gold or are non-case hit, they've all been great. Multi-patch cards. That one was on sticker. No, that one's on card. That one's on something. They make it look like it's on sticker, but it's not. That's awesome. Great hit. Bucky Irving, Tampa Bay. That is NFC West. I know you guys went AFC, so that's not going to help you. Sorry, NFC South. Correct myself mid-comment. AFC East, AFC South, what you're looking for. NFC South is where we're starting. That's right. You've already won 1 bounty with the Ray Lewis going no matter what. Let's see if we can win 2 items to get away tonight. Okay, next up is the new thing we're trying to do. We've done several different types of pick your player breaks in the history of Big Al's. This one's a little different, but it's the same idea. Pick your actual player. There's different prices for each player. Yeah, of course. Nice hit, Brian. It's a beautiful card. It is split, so unfortunately, Jersey's going to win based on the number. But let's do this. Let's take these 4 down. These 2 down. And this is how we're going to do it. Very simple. We're going to put 1 through 20 into the randomizer, and you're going to watch me do it here. We're going to do it 7 times like we always do for stuff like this. This is box 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 going down, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then we're going to keep going left to right down. So 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay? So not all the way across. We're going to go down, 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 down. Whatever box it is, we'll pull it out. We'll open it. Whoever owns that player or item wins the item for the price they paid for it. Very similar to our Pick Your Player series we did where we pulled all the little figurines out of the bag. Okay, let's do it. Let's grab these. Thanks for joining, guys. Let me read off who has who. Nick has Bruce Smith. Brett H has the George Kittle Classic Mini. Nick B has Giannis Lunar Mini. Larry A has the Archie Manning Lunar Mini as well for the Saints. Eric B has Emmitt Smith Eclipse for the Cardinals. Chad has the Bo Jackson. We call it flat white, but it's a custom to look like a flat white, or a lunar, I think, actually, not flat. I may have put flat white, but it's a lunar custom. Tiger, Jamar Chase jersey. Brett H, you've got the Terrell Owens jersey. Brian W, the Polamalu and Drew Brees jerseys. Kip, you've got the flat black John Elway mini. Chad, Justin Jefferson jersey. Larry A, you got the Trevor Lawrence STS mini. Man, has he been playing good lately. Brian G, you've got the Eli Manning flat white mini. Bruce, Jalen Hurts jersey. Greg, you have the Justin Herbert jersey and the Dan Marino jersey. Dave K, you've got the Randy Moss Eclipse mini. Nick B, Joe Burrow Classic Speed mini. And Larry V, the Joe Namath jersey. So all pretty big names, fun stuff. Something fun will hit here no matter what. If we decide to do one of these live, I've already edited each to have $1 more. We'll remove the 1. There'll be 19 to pick from. If we don't do one live, we'll add one back in and we'll do it a different day somewhere down the road. Something fun to try, something different. Okay, let's go over here. Let's paste this. Okay. Remember, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 7 rolls. Number that we get is the box we're going to open. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Box 16. So we know that that's over here. That's a mini. Box 16. Let's stop sharing here. And let's figure out where we're going. So 10 to here, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. This box here. If you got a mini, you got a shot. That is George Kittle, Giannis, Archie Manning, Bo Jackson, John Elway, Trevor Lawrence, Eli Manning, Randy Moss. I missed one, Joe Burrow, and I skipped one in between there. Who was the one I skipped? Emmitt Smith, I think maybe I missed. If you got a mini, you got a shot. One of those 10 minis is in here. The other 9 are over there. There we go. Moss, did I miss Moss? Maybe I did miss Moss. Or maybe that's your guess. Okay, here we go. I missed doing the mini-series, guys. Interesting. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. We're starting with the 1. I guess we had multiple customs, but I love these minis. We have 2 of them. One's in the dollar break. I know that there's too many choices, so it may never get picked, but it's such a fun custom mini. We have 2 of them. Now we have 1. Giannis Antetokounmpo Lunar Eclipse Mini for the Milwaukee Bucks. Obviously, this is a pick your player. So whoever picked Giannis wins, and that was Nick B. Nick B hitting the Giannis Mini, one of the cheaper spots too. Not really a miss on these, so fun one no matter what we hit. Sorry, there are 19 spots. I know there's only one winner. That's a fun one. Giannis. So if we want to try one live, I'm happy to do that. I don't know if there's interest in that. We don't do a lot of minis and custom jerseys, but some cool stuff. Nice hit, Nick B. Congrats. I may leave these out just in case. I don't. It's going to take up a lot of room, but we'll see. All right, guys. Let's move on to Big Al's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left. Not a lot of numbers in here right now, so we'll have to see what we're going to do after this. Really start maybe Christmas week and maybe something else. Okay, here's the teams that are left in Big Al's. That's where we're up to. So Carolina, Chargers, and remember it is a 3-box, not a 4-box. Carolina, Chargers, Miami, New England, Jets, and Washington. So 6 teams left to close this year, 32 per. I probably should have typed that in the full size. We will try some live fills before we sign off, and then we'll give away the Henry. Hopefully we're not giving away without any live fills. I think hopefully we can fill a few live fills. That doesn't count on the list because that's not an NFL division, so we're staying at 1-0-0-0. 6 teams left in Big Al's full size: Carolina, Chargers, Miami, New England, Jets, and Washington. What I'm going to do is I'm going to open this up. I'm looking for unhide. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for, just in case if we decide to do a 2-boxer, less spots. We'll have it up there just in case. But we'll hang out here for a second. I'll grab a drink, guys. Uh-oh. Oh, it's a comment. I thought it was someone claiming something. Okay. Leave this up. I'm going to grab a drink really fast, guys. There are 6 spots left in our pre-fill for Big Al's 3-boxer. We will try a live fill, either 2 or 3-boxer. We'll do some jerseys and then may do a Big Al's discount. We may try another one of these jersey minis if people want to. I should have grabbed this earlier because I gotta let it get warmer so it doesn't freeze over. I can't stand that. New England, Brian. Thank you, Brian. And reminder, we're not streaming tomorrow or Wednesday, so just tonight, and then we'll be back next Monday. Well, we'll do a weekend stream most likely, but for the normal night streams, this is the only one this week. 5 left: Carolina, Chargers, Miami, Jets, and Washington. Uh-oh, not quite there yet, Obi. We'll do jerseys a little later. Try to fill the full size first. Who do we add for jerseys this week? Sam Laporta, Grant Fuhrer, the same style one that I assume is in the East Coast, because I think they said that it's a career one. I bought it from him. He got a little sell. That's where the other ones came from, too. Who else did we put in that was his? Oh, the Dominic Hasek, too. But that's a different Hasek than the one that's in the series. So, Grant Fuhrer, Sam Laporta, and do we do baseball? Yeah. Robin Yent, Brewers, Nike. So some fun items there. Okay, 5 left. Oh, you know what? I didn't even realize there's a game on right now, too. I keep missing the Monday games in my brain because I can never watch them. 5 left. We're getting there. We may do a 3 or 2 boxer. I mean, we have 20-something people here, but that doesn't mean everyone's participating. But we'll try either a 2 or 3 bucks. Nathan taking Miami. Thanks, Nathan. Good luck to you. Down to 4 left. Washington, Jets, Chargers, and Carolina. Two AFC, 2 NFC left. Keeping stats. There's Christian. No problem. Great hit. Four left. Let's do this. Let's discount the last 4 to 29. See if that helps us close it up, and then we'll move on to. I think what we'll do is we'll try a 2 boxer instead of 3. I just don't know that we have enough momentum to do a 3 boxer. That's a lot of claims. I'd prefer that, as I know a lot of you would, but I don't know that we're filling that one. Larry, 29 for Washington. Gotcha. I keep yawning, guys. I shouldn't be tired today, although I did work most of the weekend. Jake, gotcha with the Chargers at the discount spot. Thanks, Jake. Good luck to you. Two spots left, 29 each. Carolina and New York Jets. Zach taking Carolina. Thanks, Zach. 1 spot left. I'll start reading these off, and then we'll get boxes while we're waiting for the Jets. Tim, Arizona, Jacksonville. 14-14 NFL. Oh, it's 14-14? Jeez, isn't that high? Was it still the first quarter or barely second quarter? Or did they start the game earlier tonight and I wasn't paying attention? Yeah, it's barely second quarter. When I start early, I can't even watch the start of the game. So Rivers threw a 20-yarder, and then he threw a 16-yarder? Rivers! Is Dustin here? Dustin. All right. Tim, Arizona, Jacksonville. Brian G, Atlanta. Brad, you've got Baltimore. Bill B, Buffalo. Zach, Carolina. Brian G, Chicago. Branch, Cincy. Scorching, Cleveland. Bill S, Dallas. And Detroit. Brian, Denver and Green Bay. Larry A, of Houston. Jonathan R, Indy. Bill S, Kansas City. Scorching, Las Vegas. Jake G, the Chargers. Tim, the Rams. Nathan, Miami. Zach B, Minnesota. Brian, New England. Brad, New Orleans. John K, Giants. Jets are still open. Zach, Philadelphia. Bill S. Pittsburgh, Ty San Francisco, Brad Seattle, Tennessee, Nick F. Tampa Bay, and Larry Washington. I love me some Philip Rivers. I love hearing them interview about his weight and stuff like that. Yeah, I saw that. I look, Pierce has got them both. Purdy threw 2 touchdowns too. McCaffrey and Robinson. Wow. Rivers has 137 yards at the start of the second quarter, basically. Whew. Go Big Phil. I'll be able to watch the end of that game. That's good. Okay, let's close this. My dog is barking like somebody is breaking into the house. Let me just look really quick here. That's not the case. I don't know where my family is. I think she thinks that she got abandoned even though I'm right down here. Oh, she's stuck on a table. Jet's still left. Let me go grab my dog off the table. She's old and blind and deaf now almost. Jet's last team. I'll run the boxes in one moment. Holy moly. Crazy dog. All right. I read those off. Just the Jets left. Get some boxes. A little Yorkie, so she gets on this table where she thinks she'll slip because it's like wood, finished wood. So she doesn't jump off. She did when she was younger, but now she won't. She just barks until someone gets her. I think she thinks she's like on the middle of an island and can't get down. Okay. 3 numbers. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, nice. Didn't pick up an extra one either. Hey, first number is 17. Hey, look at that. Philip Rivers. Does he wear 17 for the Colts? Not the Colts. Yes, the Colts. Not the Colts. Isn't that where he is, Indy? Yes, he is. Does he wear 17? He did for the Chargers. 135, 135. He should wear 17. And 130. She's barking again, but I'm not going back up there. You'll figure it out yourself. Okay, we have 1 spot left still. The Jets at 29, and we're ready to go. 17, that's what I thought. That's what I would assume, I guess. Birthday date 12/17. Yeah. One spot left, and we're ready to roll, guys. Oh, grab them while we're waiting. Might as well. And then we'll roll as soon as we get the Jets claimed. We're going to try a 2-box here after this, guys. I don't know that we can do a 3-box. I forgot to mention before I started, guys, that I never got new labels printed. So some may have no labels, some may have old series labels on them. I did not get them printed. The little, whatever you call it, label showed up today, and I just didn't have time to get over there. I forgot, but I even still wouldn't have had time. Hey, what's up, Mark? Yeah, I didn't see that. Should do the other East Coast boxes then. Yeah, we can't do it tonight, but we could. But those that aren't watching, I feel like that's extremely unfair. So we'll imagine if we did that and one of the big ones come out and they're not here because they didn't know we were doing it. So we'll do it when it's scheduled. But we will do them. I know it'd be nice to get them done before Christmas, but it just didn't work with the numbers we're doing. Anyway, so some of these will have old labels, some will have. I should move these, but I'm not going to, I guess. Some will have old labels, some will have no labels. It's the same series. I promise you, I don't have more than one series set up. All in there. I just don't label them until I pull them out so that I save money on labels. But it bit me this time because I didn't make new ones in time. Okay, Jets still left to close us 29. Make sure box is 17. 135. 130. We are good. Jets last team left. We will do a 2-boxer after this. We'll try some licensed jerseys after that too. We may do a Big Al's discount full size as well. We'll just see how things go. I won't say that. Okay, waiting on the Jets. We're good to go. I'm getting tagged in 45 things tonight. That's crazy. Jets. Zach, thank you, Zach. I appreciate it. Just counter for that one, too. But you already know that. Okay, let's roll a 3-boxer. We'll try a 2-boxer after this. Pick one random one style. And then we'll try some jerseys tonight. No Radke. They did not come in time. I apologize. It feels weird not doing Radke. I'll agree on that side. Okay, 17. Series 36. I'm so used to saying that. I think we're on 36. Zero Wonka. I will get the labels made tomorrow so that I'm not even know how many labels we'll even have to make. We're down to, I want to say we were at 99 helmets before today when I looked. I can make like 20 labels maybe. How did I miss it by 20? This is box 100K, so I was right. I thought we were at 99 before. Ooh, nice. I think we've been pulling some nice names lately. Hard for me to judge because I like everything. 3, 2, 1. Got a Lunar. We had our Lunar Mini earlier. It's another NFC East, NFC South hit, though. That's not good for you guys. 2 to 0 to 0 to 0. Cowboys. On the Lunar. I said 0 Wonka. I probably should show you guys Wonka here soon, just so we know. 105, 101. Greg 379. Dang it, Bill! I didn't even see. I was looking at Wonka. Who had Dallas? It is Bill. Bill S. Bill, congrats. Let's see what you got here. 3, 2, One, you always miss your boys. Yeah, they go quick on the pre-fill. They are not usually gross. Not usually hanging around at the end. Like I said, Bill, Troy Aikman. And we had Troy hitting the winner's choice, the roulette wheel here. I think I traded one away. I had finally built up my Troy reserves, and I might be out again or close to it. He was hard to get for a little bit there, and then he kind of showed up a little bit. Let me share the screen here. That'll be me. Yeah, that you did get one of them. Count yourself lucky because I think we're going to be out of Troy's here again soon. He was so hard for a while, and then I finally got some, and then I had him to a few things, and now he's hitting in the series. Let me update this real quick. I missed David L. and Greg with some extra points. So David L. will only have 4, so he's not on the list, and then Greg had. So here's the updated Wonka, just so we're all on the same page, because we're getting close to the end of the series. I wait at the end to help Phil because I missed. I know, and then when you help Phil, I feel like you guys should be rewarded for that. Sometimes you are, sometimes you're not. You were the other day when you hit one of the randoms when you helped us Phil. You hit the Washington Ray, which was cool. Doesn't always work out that way. Okay, so here's the standings. 23 for Bill. Jonathan R has 12. Zach has 11. Greg just moved. We didn't move. I just didn't do it from the 20th, which was Saturday. From 7 to 9. Bill B 7. Then there's a few below. 5, 5, 4, 4, 4. So to get the top spot, you need to get to 23 or higher. Second, third, or 12 and 11. So there's a lot of movement that can still happen, but a little lower than other series. A little more spread out this time. Or we've just hit less boxes. We've hit 32. We're supposed to hit 32 boxes with Wonka through 100 helmets is almost exactly a third. So that's, yeah, enjoy hanging out with you. I do too. When I was saying earlier that this is a hobby of mine, I think if I didn't enjoy the autographs and the helmets, I don't know that I would be doing this. It's a lot of work, a lot of stress. People tend to not like me some nights. But I really, really do like the hobby. Hopefully that shows with the stuff that I find and put in. It can be fun. It can be frustrating too. I get that. Okay, let's go to the next box. Those are the Wonka I just hadn't shown in a while, if ever, this series. Okay, 130. Starting with Troy Aikman. Again, guys, I'm out of labels, so don't judge me. I'm sorry. I don't even have cool boxes. They're just plain brown boxes. It's been that way for 4,000, 5,000 helmets, whatever it is. I like you, Al. You're just saying that because the Packers lost, Zach, right? Feeling good. Vikings win again, even though I'm sure at this point you don't even want them to win. And the Packers tend to just do 18 things in a row to make sure that they lose that game. I'm not going to talk about it, even though I just brought it up myself. You know, guys, you can like me. Al has his moment. See, Dustin. No. Dustin, we were just talking about your favorite player. He's got 2 touchdowns tonight, a couple tutties, and 150 yards. What do you got to say about that? This is crazy timing. 3, 2, 1. Al, you rock. I don't know about that. I just try to make sure that I don't, that I'm not horrible. I'll put it at that. I hate the guy, but I'm 37. I would doubt. They got to respect. Isn't it crazy? He's out there slinging a couple tutties at whatever age he is. Yeah, well, actually, I'm older than you. I'm 38 now. I forgot that I had a birthday. Tampa Bay Flash. Tampa Bay is Nick F. Why did I say this is crazy timing? I was just saying that I like Philip Rivers, and Dustin shows up. And who do we hit? We hit Dustin's favorite guy. Great hits, back to back. No pass rush you could throw to you. I could, Tim. That's not. I've always had a hard time. I don't have small hands. I think they're pretty normal size, but the big like college NFL balls. If you give me like a high school size ball, I can fling that thing 50 yards or more. I've got a good arm on me. My son does too. It's just, but those bigger NFL balls, I have a hard time throwing those far. I made a joke, a little aggressive on the comeback. Yeah, I'm sorry. See that? You joke, and then Mike Evans comes out. By the way, this is a moment that you're not cool. See, that's what I'm talking about. Stuff I can't even control, and it feels like I'm picking on you guys when I'm not even trying to. Shove a Mike Evans in Dustin's face. Nick, nice hit. Mike Evans. I've got the Flash Mike Evans in my PC2, one of my favorite helmets. I love Mike Evans. Don't ask me why I'm leaving these out. That's just off the off chance that we want to try one of these later. If not, we're just doing something different, I guess, today. I don't know. Nice hit, Nick. Congrats. I want to say that's the first Tampa Bay hit this series, too. Were they the last team to hit, or did they already hit? I know they were last team standing. Well, they were at least one of the two, right? I might be confusing it with a different series, previous series. First one, it is. Okay. Box hitting. Great hit. Congrats. Okay, 135. Series 36 with the labels were made in there. At least they got the stickers on the back. 2 points. We've got more people now than we had before. What do you guys want to do? You want to do a 2-box, pick one random one, or a 3-box, pick your team? And I swear, if one of you says 3-box and you don't pick a dang team, you're fired. 3-box is what I want to do, but I'm fine doing a 2-box. The only reason I'm considering 3 is because I know you guys want to do 3-box. We could try a 3-box. We can hang out while it fills. That's no problem for me. When I looked at it a second ago and said it was 6 people watching, I don't believe that. It kind of discourages me from trying to do a 3-box. But we'll try a 3-box. 2 points on this one. Whoever wins gets some Wonka points. This could shake up the standings. Could not. Cool. All right. Cool. 2-pointer. Sorry, I dropped that on the Ray on the top. 3, 2, 1. Reminder, guys, if you join in this next break or if you joined earlier, you're entered in for a chance to win the Ray Lewis. We're giving that away no matter what to one of the entries today. Ray Lewis Classic. Okay, 2 points going to the Eagles. Oh, gosh. And you don't even have to say it, Bill B. I know what you're thinking. Bill B's been after the Bucs and the Eagles, I swear, for the last couple of weeks. And I think he's being loyal tonight, went after his Bills and said, I'm going to go for the Bills. And who comes out tonight? See, these are the things that go through my brain that bug me. Who had Philly? Zach B. So Zach helped us close with a few spots, but it was one of his original spots that hit. Zach, nice hit. We've got a throwback Eagles here. This might be their tribute helmet. I'm pretty sure it is. Classic Speed Tribute. Barkley's your guess. We haven't seen Barkley a little bit, have we? 3, 2, 1. Right position, wrong name. If Evans is for trade, I'll try to trade for it. Perfect. Nick, let us know if Evans is up. I don't know if Nick has an Evans or if that's a guy he likes. It is a little flashy. Nick doesn't like the flashy stuff. Maybe he makes an exception for the Bucs one. Because that's a nice looking helmet. LaShawn McCoy, Shady McCoy on this one. Great hit. Number 25. PSA DNA on this one. Not a name we see a ton. He was a fantastic runner when he played. I think we forget about how good LaShawn McCoy was. Let me hold on a second. I do like the flash Bucks going to keep. Yeah, it's hard to. Bucks flash is next level at some point. I really like it. Okay, I'll get your points in a second here, but let's do a recap, and we're going to try 3-boxers. So Troy Aikman, Mike Evans, and LaShawn McCoy. Congrats, you three. Sorry, everyone else. Let's try a 3-boxer live here while we're getting some stuff claimed. 2 points again going to Zach B for LaShawn McCoy. So for let's see if we can get this one, Phil. We'll work on this one. Couple reminders. We're not on tomorrow. We're not on Wednesday. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Holidays, whatever it is you say. I say Merry Christmas. So tonight's the last stream before our weekend stream. We'll probably drop Fire Factory and Big Al's licensed jerseys on Christmas Eve, I guess. better than Christmas. I figure you just claiming we're not getting together and wasting time. We're just typing in some comments when you're looking around. While Aunt Susie's over bugging you, you can go around and in the break. If any of you have an Aunt Susie, you owe me $5. So we'll do this reboxer. We'll try. I'm gonna hide these. We'll try some. We will do licensed jerseys tonight for sure. But if you guys want to try another the mini jersey where you claim the players here, all these names, let me know. I'm happy to try that one again. If there's no interest, we'll skip it. We'll do it as another pre-fill different day. We can also try Big Al's discount full size before we do the jerseys, but that's what we're going to do tonight. Okay, let me see where we're at. Jump me in Wonka, Zach. Did he? I even said, you can blame me for that. I even said this may change. So Zach went from third to second place by 1 point. See those dots after? I know what those dots mean too. Those are good dots. All right. We've got Bill B for Buffalo. I've got Nick F for Arizona and Arizona at Jacksonville. Indy's the next claim, and that's Brady. Oh, Brady. Do you know why I'm saying your name like that? San Francisco's Bill S. Arizona's gone, Bill. Denver is there for Dustin. Kansas City is there for Bill S. Cincy is there for Kyle. Chicago's there for Les. David, whoever else, my Bears fans here, congrats. That's all I'm going to say, all right? I want to say a lot more, but you guys didn't bug me. I saw some of the posts you guys made, chat. I saw your little Facebook posts that were for your friends. Stabbed me a little bit. I understand. I don't know that I would do it, but I get why you do. At least you didn't post on my wall like Jay Scotty did. Congrats, Bears. All right. You won your Super Bowl. See, if I keep talking, I'm going to stick my foot in my mouth. Because you know what's going to happen. We're going to play them again in the playoffs. And if they beat us there, what can I fall back onto? Chicago, Arizona, Dallas, going to Larry. Oh, too many emotions going through my head. John, that game sucked. Onside kick again. Blown pass to the back of the end zone when we have an all-out blitz and everyone's fine besides Keyshawn Nixon. Romeo Dobbs can't fill the onside kick right to his hands. Face mask on the sack. Pittsburgh. I don't want to say that we're supposed to mention the dang. What's up with the heaters not working? You can't blame it on that, but what the freak? And then you guys are going to say, what about Keyshawn Nixon running into whatever his name is? He hit him. I know. Joseph, I got you with Minnesota. Bill behind on Arizona. See what happened? No one even said anything. I said it to myself. I'm talking to myself. Seattle gone. Baltimore's there for Brad. I'm catching up. Washington is Brad. Tampa Bay is Bill B. It's our first hit, and they're just sitting out there for you, Bill B. Green Bay is gone, Zach. Sorry, Brian, as well. Chicago's gone as well. Kansas City stands for Kansas Chiefs. Yeah, they're moving to Kansas. Did it say what city they're moving to? They're not just moving to the Kansas City side of Kansas City, right? What city are they moving to? My family lives in Kansas, so I saw that, and then I didn't have time to look at it. Finally got the Yager baseball. Nice. Jets. EJ5, he says. Oh, boy. Carlos, I got you, Carlos. New England going to Bill S. Jersey's next. So we'll talk about, let me figure out what we want to do next. Is there enough people that want to try the mini jersey where you pick, all the names? Joe Namath, Burrow, Marino, Moss, Herbert, Hurts, Manning, Lawrence, Jefferson, Elway, Breeze, Palomalo, blah, 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 Elway, Chase, Bo Jackson. Or do we want to roll over to jerseys and then talk about doing either two boxer or some license or some discount after? You guys let me know. If we want to try this again, we can. If we want to just save it for pre-fills on random days, that's fine for me too. I was going to try to sell the most of these, and I thought, before I sell, let's see if we have some fun and win some fun stuff. Nathan, Miami. Okay, here's the teams that are left. Just the Kansas side of Kansas City. Okay. I've been to that. Here's the teams that are left, guys. We did a lot better than I thought we would for a pre-fill or a live fill on this one. So I appreciate that. Less than 10, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We did it. I can open this now. It won't. If we do mini, are you still doing jerseys? We will do the licensed jerseys no matter what. I love the licensed jersey series. I will never not try the licensed jersey series. And I know there are some that only join those. So that'll always be a thing we do at the end of the stream. But if you want to try the jersey mini, which it doesn't sound like we have a lot to want to, we can do that as another pre-fill a different day. The fun thing about that series is that there's not a bad hit in there. So, but we'll probably do this Big Al's, then we'll do some licensed jerseys, and then we'll talk about doing another full size, whether it's Big Al's discount or 2-box to end the stream. So it's the mini jersey series. If you go look at the Facebook page, you can see the prices next to them here. So Bruce Smith jersey is 10, George Kittle mini is 10, and then at the bottom Joe Namath mini is Joe Namath jersey's 20, Joe Burrow mini's 20, Dan Marino jersey's 20. We lost a spot, so I added $1 onto each. But again, we can say that for a pre-fill if we want to. Detroit is Brian. So judging by the lack of comments beside yours, Mark, what I'm going to say is we're not going to try that. We'll leave it for a pre-fill. If people want to after the jersey and we have more people say, yeah, let's try it, that's fun. I want to win a Joe Burrow or a Randy Moss or Jalen Hurts or Eli Manning, then we'll go for it. But for now, let's fill this 3-boxer. We'll do some licensed jerseys next, and then we'll do either some Big Al's discount full sizes or another 2-box regular series. Just depends on who's here. No Radke, so we're kind of filling in some extra stuff on the side of that. Don't need to, but want to. If we're going to get to there and hang out, we might as well hang out for a couple hours. Okay, down to 8 spots left. Atlanta, Carolina, Cleveland, Houston, Vegas, Chargers, Rams, and New Orleans. What's all the like Chargers and Rams over the last year, even Vegas last year or two? They don't get claimed very quick. Chargers are a great team right now. Rams, best team in the league, basically. Vegas has some fun names. I wonder why those teams always get claimed last. And Brad's, I don't know what it is, but I'm almost always claiming Chargers and Rams. Maybe that's just my brain. Don't claim them because I told you to. I'm just wondering. 8 spots left. So I'm going to get rid of these while we're claiming spots because it's bugging me. Let's at least get rid of these two stacks for the room. Yeah. Let's do that. Then we can put the R3 over here. Not so crowded. Down to 8 spots. If I knew Whitworth was still in the Rams, I'd pick him. Hey, I know. All 3 of those teams have relocated hard on the fan. That too. I'll tell you, so that maybe that's it. The fans of it. There's not a lot of fans of them rolling around. I get that. What are they upstairs riding on my scooter in the house or something? Yeah, I don't care about hitting a Kurt Warner, whether it's Los Angeles or St. Louis, in my brain. But that might be one of the reasons. I get it. Okay, down to 8 teams left. Okay, down to 8 left. If Phillip Rivers throws 4 touchdowns tonight, who got Clinton? It was Detroit. Just in case you can't see 5 comments above, there's the updated Atlanta, Carolina, Cleveland, Houston, Vegas, Chargers, Rams, and New Orleans. Let me update this so people don't try to claim. Just 8 left, guys. Almost there. We will do licensed jerseys right after this one. So if you're hanging out for that, we're right around the corner. Or whatever Pocahontas said. Just around the river bend, is that what she said? Live filled. Brian taking New Orleans. Thanks, Brian. Okay, down to 7 left. Just updating the Facebook claims so people don't try to claim later, although it doesn't usually happen. There we go. Please do not let me forget to do the Ray Lewis, guys. If we don't hit the other bounty, just someone remind. I don't think I will because it's on the ground there, but I guess I'll move. Let's move it up top now that we got those boxes. But it could blend in, so don't let me feel to lose that. Zach taking Atlanta. Thanks, Zach. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I said 7 before. No, that's wrong. New Orleans. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we'll roll. Okay, so now that those games were played, who would have rather seen Texas or BYU or Notre Dame? Or do you still think it's only fair to have James Madison and Tulane in there with the old BYU quarterback, Retzlaff? I think I would have rather seen the other teams. It's so hard, though. How do you, if they don't lose a game? I'm getting there, guys. So what are we down to? 6 spots? Let's do that. Yeah, it's just it doesn't work the same, does it, Kyle? The funny part is the Tulane game looked closer because they score 2 at the very end, weren't they? Wasn't Oregon up by a lot more, or was that James Madison? James Madison wasn't Oregon up by a lot more. I didn't watch the whole game. We'll keep discounting. Pretty sure I saw that they scored some garbage time TDs or something too, because I think it was like a 16-point game or something, or 14-point game, but it really wasn't that close. Zach B taking Carolina and the Chargers. Zach, thank you. Good luck to you. Down to 4 left at 29 apiece. Cleveland for Larry. Thanks, Larry. And Rams for Larry A. Thanks, Larry. Houston and Las Vegas, last 2 spots. I'm going to read these off. We'll start rolling some bingo balls, and we'll get going since we're close enough here. We will do some licensed jerseys next. Reminder, I did add 3 if you didn't see them. I read them earlier, but Robin Yount, Grant Fuhr with the Fanatics Premium inscribed, and Sam Laporta. That's where we're at. Okay, in this one I've got Nick F with Arizona, Jacksonville, Zach B, Atlanta, Brad, Baltimore, Bill B, Buffalo, Zach B, Carolina, Les, Chicago, Kyle, Cincy, Larry V, Cleveland, Larry A, Dallas, Dustin, Denver, Brian W, Detroit, Bill S, Green Bay, Houston is open, Brady A, you've got Indy, Bill S, Kansas City, Las Vegas is going to Brian, Zach B, Chargers, Larry A, Rams, Nathan R, Miami, Joseph K, Minnesota, Bill S, New England, Brian W, New Orleans, John K, the Giants, Carlos, the Jets, Zach B, Philadelphia, Bill S, Pittsburgh, San Francisco, Brad, you have the South Tennessee and Washington spots, and Bill B, Tampa Bay. Close this. Let's get some bingo balls going here. And we'll do some licensed jerseys next. So for the weekend break, we'll only have 2 new jerseys added in. Simple, easy peasy. We already rolled this. We're good. 3 times. Extra ball. Okay, first one up is 114, 114. Next number is 25, Dorsey Levens. We'll always think of Dorsey Levens. Always. 104. All right, guys. Who's left? Houston. Last team left is Houston. Wait a second. If not, I'll grab boxes and then we can just wait for it to fill. No problemo. There it is. Brad's going to take Houston. Thanks, Brad. Brad, are you on this week? Maybe tomorrow. I guess tomorrow's still not Christmas Eve, so that's still semi-doable. I'm just not allowed tomorrow. I mean, I was, but I was smart. Maybe you're on Saturday or Sunday or Friday after Christmas. Okay, let me grab them, guys. 114, 25, 104. Saturday only? Okay. I will be there. Well, you're going to get an example of how some have all the labels or not. I think each of these last labels from a different series each. Normally I'd cover them up, but I'm out of labels, so. Okay. We did the last spot claimed, right? We did Houston. I need to put an asterisk, though, because that was discounted for Brad. Check numbers 114, 25, 104. But again, guys, last time I put a sticker on the actual box. I reuse boxes. I usually would cover it up, but I don't have one. So these are all 36 series helmets. Different boxes. Okay, 25. Series 36, even though it says 33. 8 points. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. This could have some implications for the standings. 8 points is a lot. Don't let me forget to write it down. Ooh. Perhaps. Yeah, okay. And you know what? 8-pointer goes to 3, 2, 1. Tennessee. And I'm not joking. I think I just literally learned about, let's just wait, yesterday, watching a game. Who had Tennessee? Brad has Tennessee and gets 8 points. I'll write it down now. Oh, let's just do it now. Well, I can't do it now because I could, but I'll wait till I show you. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. I'm pretty sure that I just found out yesterday that he's no longer there. I saw him in a different game. I had no idea that he switched teams. Was it Washington he plays for now? Love this hit. I didn't realize he was on a different team. That one's been in for a while, obviously, but Treylon Burks. Maybe it's not Washington, but I just saw him make a play in a game. I think he scored a touchdown. And I thought, that's not a team he's on. And here he is in my series. Packet certified Flash Authentic. Nice hit, Brad, but I believe he's elsewhere. No one else is telling me, so I'm going to look it up just to confirm that that's what I saw. Now it's freezing. It was Washington. I'm pretty sure he saw a touchdown yesterday. Crazy, whatever day it was. Brad, nice hit. That was an old one. Sorry, old player on the old team there. Okay, 104. Let me put the points down now as well. It's the first 8-pointer of the series. Brad M, Treylon Burks. 8, 12, 22, 25. All right. And I already forgot the other ones before that, which was Zach. Hold on. Zach B, 2, 12, 22, 25. Put it on the other side, but not this side. All right, there we go. Okay, 104. Series, this is the Series 35 box. Why are there stickers everywhere? 0 points on this one. My wife said she came down and saw all the stickers on the ground from when I redo the series, and she said, I need to pay my kids. Or actually, not even pay him. It was my son got in trouble for doing something. I think it was when he got, when the teacher talked to me again. She said, make him go down there and pick all the stickers off the ground, off the shelves and everywhere. Well, maybe I should. See a name? This might be who it is. It is. Well, it's the team at least. We've seen this guy before in the series. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Classic Speed Miami Dolphins. Label on top from the factory, I assume. Yep, Fanatics. Told me who it is. Miami, who had Miami? Nathan R had Miami. You had him in the pre-fill too, Nathan. I didn't realize that. A couple Miami spots. 3, 2, 1. Not a guy we've had a ton of, but we have seen him once or twice in the last previous series because he was a rookie last year, maybe. Chop Robinson, number 44, Miami Dolphins defender. Fanatic certified, classic speed. Nice hit, Nate. Congrats. Chop Robinson, that is a name we've seen. I guess most of the names we pull are names we've seen, but more of an obscure name, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, nice hit, Nate. Okay, 114, Series 34, so it's 33, 34, and 35. Normally get covered up. Sorry, guys. I just don't care, but I try to at least act like I'm professional, huh? I'll get the labels made tomorrow, and then we'll have to talk about it again. Or I can just stop being lazy and I can label them all at the start of the series like I used to, but then I waste 60 labels. However many, 60, 70 labels. Like this style for this team quite a bit. I've said it every time I pulled one. That doesn't really narrow it down, though, because I say that about 25 different styles. 3, 2, 1. But I love the throwback for the Falcons with the gold and black and white trim on top. Such a nice looking helmet. Atlanta. 0-1 for Atlanta. Who had Atlanta on the wrong screen? Zach B with Atlanta. Congrats, Zach. Let's see what you got here. 3, 2, 1. Ooh. Watching this dude run, I think he's one of the most talented running backs out there. Bijan Robinson on the Falcons throwback. Love this helmet. Congrats, Zach. Racky certified. All the Racky's a little diagonal. Congrats. Nice hit. Love that one. We'll keep Ray in front just so I'll put it over here to the side because we're going to give that one away tonight. All right, recap. A little bit different names there. Treylon Burks, he's on a new team. That's one I missed. Chop Robinson and Bijan Robinson. Let's try some licensed jerseys. It'll be a 2-boxer. Only one of the week before we get to the 3-boxer for the weekend. So let's see if we can do some of these here. And then if anyone wants to try a discount box, I wouldn't mind doing a discount box after this just for fun. A little bit cheaper, $28 per division. I think we could try 1 or 2 of those. Yeah, Chop's cool. It's a cool helmet. Not a huge name as far as like memorabilia world, but he's fun. Okay, Magic. Whoops, I'm not sharing my screen. Let me finish typing. Larry V, Magic. Hold on. Someone's at my house. And I want to know who it is. Merry Christmas to you too, Larry. Hope you have a good week, man. Sorry, I'm checking one thing here. Because I'm nosy. Or not. It's just my own family. My wife throwing the football with my son. All right, in the house. Larry V, Magic. Joe, so not quite to the teams yet. If we do that later, maybe we might do divisions. Magic gone, Craig. Griffey, Bill S. Let me know if that's supposed to be something else. I'm just forgetting who it would go to, but I bet you thought it was full size. Ken Griffey for Bill S. SGA is The third one for Jonathan Stewart. Griffey gone. SGA gone. Sorry, guys. McAfee for Greg. Pat McAfee for Mr. Gregor. Got you, Greg. Stamkos, number 5 for Brian. Robin Yunt, number 6 for Bill S. Number 7 is Bo Nix for Greg. Number 8 is Ellie De La Cruz for Mark. And number 9 is Patrick Kane, wherever that is, down here, for Brian. Number 10 is Frank Thomas for Larry V. Gotcha, halfway done. Fox is 11 for Craig. Tatum is number 12 for Bill S. Frazier, number 13 for Craig, with some randoms up. If anybody wants to grab $10 randoms before you see them, Craig's got some up. Frazier, Giannis, and Acuna. You're good. Don't worry, Joe. Okay, Giannis and Acuna is 14 and 15. 5 away, guys. Zach B, 15 is Acuna. All right. We'll show some pictures. Let me make sure that is 15, though. 11 and 4. It is. Okay, 5 away. Make that 4 away with Marino. Let me go back over here. 16 for Craig. So what I think we'll do, guys, is we're going to try a discount full size or 2 tonight. We'll try 1, and then remember it's $28 per division. So AC East, AC North, AC West, AC South, whatever. We'll try that. We haven't done it in a while. Might as well. It's kind of a weird week. Might as well do some weird things. Marino. I feel like you're just saying common last names, Nate. Hold on. Let me see if I can assign these to you since you're being a wise guy. Smith. You must be asking for Jackson Smith and Jigba. Johnson. You must be asking for. There's really no Johnson. Jembucker Motilla. Yeah. I don't think there's any Johnsons. Okay, I'm going to ignore all 3 of those. Assign away. I don't think we have those names anyway, so I'm going to, I'll hold off on those assignments. 16 was Marino, so 4 away. Let me show some pictures and see who's left here. Divine, that's me. Should I sign a jersey and pretend like people want that? I've never understood that. That's just me, though. Okay, let's talk about some names that haven't been claimed tonight. There's 4 left. Sam Laporta, Grant Fuhr, Bryce Young, O'Neal Cruz, Kirk Cousins, Cole Caulfield, Bam Adebayo, Dominic Hasek and Lawrence Taylor, Josh Jacobs and Andrew McCutchen, Sergei Fedorov, Brock Bowers and Connor McMichael, Donovan Mitchell and Sam Reinhart, Mark McGuire and Kurt Warner, Sorokin, Tavares. Oh, geez. Nate's claiming them all. For real. Okay. Nate, I got you. That closes us. Don't you do this to me, Nate. Okay, Laporta is 17. 18 is Bam. Bam Adebayo. 19 is Lawrence Taylor. And 20 is Connor McMichael, who I guess we didn't see him. He's in East Coast. I thought that he hit because Jeff hit John Carlson, the other Capitals. All right, we're closed. If anybody was wanting to get in for $10, Craig's got 2 randoms for sale. You can buy them sight unseen. If not, we'll see you get Craig and you can offer them up. Let's roll with this one. Boom, done. Yeah, thanks, Nate. Good luck to you. Is that right? Should be. Good luck to everyone. 20 spots. Okay. You'll get 2 randoms assigned to you as well. There will be 4 solos available for $10 a piece right after we run the randoms here. Let's do that now. Craig, I don't see anyone jumping on them, so we'll see who you have, and you can sell them if you want to. Tab instead. Let's go over here. Let's do this. Let's do that. 7 times. I'll read off the last 4 that are available. You have to claim 1 at a time if you want them for $10. 2, 3, 4. Hopefully I didn't put the wrong line on any of them like I do every single night now. 5, 6, and 7. I sent the right amount, correct? You did. John Tavares, Richard Seymour, Josh Jacobs, Dominique Wilkins are our solos. You guys could see them before I read them anyways, but just in case. Okay, Tavares, first claim going to Nick. Jacobs going to James. Just behind Jacobs, Greg. Seymour going to Greg. Jacobs just behind Dustin. Is Fedorov for sale, Nate? Let's see. Nate, you want to sell Sergei Fedorov to Nick? If you did, you'd have a $10 credit with me, or I can send back, whatever works best. Dominique Wilkins is the last one available. Bill B says he'll buy Vasilevsky if he's up for sale. Vasi went to somewhere. Craig, you have Vasilevsky. Nate says I'm good. He's going to stay where he's at. So Fedorov is not for sale. Craig, let us know if you want to sell Vasi, which you have Vasi and Fear. You got 3 hockey. I won't take away your credit if you want to sell. I don't care. Your discount. We'll buy Bork. Ray Bork went to Greg. Greg, you have Ray Bork if you want to sell him to Kyle. And Craig, let us know if you want to sell Vasilevsky. Jonathan S. will sell Darlene. And Nick says he'll buy Darlene. Okay. Let's see what color it doesn't. Oh my gosh. Last time I sold Rams, it didn't work out. Yeah, once it happens to you, you tend to think about it after that. Greg's going to keep Ray Bork, okay? Trade Bettis for the Admiral. Jerome Bettis is Jonathan's. And then the Admiral, Bill asks if you want to trade Bettis for Robinson. Bill, let us know. Thanks, Nick. Thank you. Good luck. So is Reinhardt for sale? So Craig, let us know if you want to sell Vasilevsky. I think it's the only one outstanding. Reinhardt. Sammy Reinhardt is where? Mark. Sam Reinhardt, if you want to sell Reinhardt, Mark, let us know. Craig says sell. Okay, so who was asking for Vasilevsky? I'll buy Vasi as Bill B. Going to keep Robinson. Okay. I'll buy Herbert or Bagwell for sale. Herbert and Bagwell are where? Bagwell's Brian W. Justin Herbert is Greg. Greg likes the football. He might keep that one. Brian W., if you want to sell Bagwell, both of you guys let him know. McCutcheon, Cousins, Nico Collins for sale. McCutcheon, Cousins, and Nico Collins are up for sale. I will keep, but thanks. Yeah, you guys are good to. Also, Bagwell. Thanks by Bagwell. Perfect. Okay, Bagwell going to Eric. Oopsie doopsies. Keep Herbert. Thought so. Just making sure. I'll buy Hasek. Who had Hasek? Nate had Hasek. I think Nate said he's going to keep what he's got, but just in case. Buy Cousins. Cousins going to Greg. Trying to get them all, guys. I don't know that I'm answering all your questions. Yours, Greg. Thanks. Okay, by Cousins. By yes, Jonathan. Larry Bettis for McCutcheon. Was that one I missed? Bettis for McCutcheon. Yours, did that one go through? Larry Bettis for McCutcheon. Yes, Jonathan. Okay. Jerome Bettis. Trade. Andrew McCutcheon. Trade. I'm going to unhighlight this one. Who are my other randoms? Sorry, I was on train, had no service. Craig, you had Vasilevsky and Grant Fuhr. I still need to read off who has who. Grant Fuhr is your other random. We had our jersey in the series for a second. Who are my other randoms? Caulfield for sale, Greg. Let us know, Greg. You might be keeping. I'll buy Warner. Lots of offers. Warner's Nate's too, but again, I think Nate said he's staying pat with what he's got. Let me read these off, and then we'll wait for the last few people to answer. Larry, you've got Magic Johnson. You traded for Jerome Bettis, and you got Kirk Cousins. Bill S., Griffey, McGuire, and Sorokin. Jonathan S., SGA, Darlene, and McCutcheon. Darlene went to Nick. Greg, you had Cousins. Greg, McAfee, Bowers, and McGrady, Bryan, Stamkos, Young, and Evans. Bill S., Yunt, Extall, and Cruz. Greg, Nix, Caulfield, and Herbert. Mark, De La Cruz, Reinhardt, Malone. Brian W., Kane, Bagwell, and Paul. You sold Bagwell to Eric K. Larry V. You had Frank Thomas, Max Crosby, and Nico Collins. Nico Collins is still up for sale for $10. Craig, you had Fox, Vasilevsky, and Fuhr. I said I wouldn't hold it against you. You had $3 credit. Whoops, I put 4 and then 3. Huge difference. Bill S., Tatum, Robinson, Matsui. Craig, Frazier. Oh, and you had JSN and Mark Giordano. Sorry, Craig. I forgot you had a couple spots. JSN and Mark Giordano, and the other one was Grant Fuhr. If you want to sell any one of those three, let us know. Vasilevsky got bought already, Greg, by Bill B., so that one's gone. I don't know if he has JSN, Giordano, or Fuhr up, though. Zach, Giannis, Woodson, and Boldy, Acuna, Seguin, and Rice. Greg, you had Marino, Bork, and Weber, and then Nate, you had Laporta, Byfield, Hasek, Adebayo, Love, Carter, Lawrence Taylor, Warner, Fedorov, and McMichael, Mitchell, and Coffey. Dominique Wilkins is our only one up. Josh Jacobs going to James. Richard Seymour going to Greg. John Tavares going to Nick. So you already sold Vasi to Bill B. Craig, are you selling the other 3 as well? Is that what you're saying? Fuhr, Giordano, and JSN are all for sale? Let me know. Sorry, guys. Lots of chatter, which is great. Just takes me a second to read through them all. Okay. So the ones that are still up for sale, Nico Collins, Grant Fuhr, Jackson Smith and Jigba, Mark Giordano, and Dominique Wilkins. All by JSN, all by Nico. So Joe's buying JSN. Gonna come all the way over here, Joe. We'll give you orange, I guess. Nico going to Greg. I already have a color for you, Greg, and it's bright pink or purple. Wilkins going to Obi. Thanks, Obi. Yeah, these $10 spots will count for the Ray Lewis giveaway too. Okay, I think most of the trades have been answered. If they haven't, I'm sorry. Fuhr and Giordano still up. Is Caulfield for sale? Caulfield was Greg. I don't know if Greg said he's keeping Caulfield, but I think he was keeping the rest. Buy Fuhr. Larry's going to buy Fuhr from you, Craig. And then, Greg, if you want to sell Caulfield, let us know. I don't know if you're keeping or not on some of these. Who's buying? Larry's buying. I need a different color. You're going to get this bluish color, Larry. You'll keep. Okay. Okay. Last one available is Mark Giordano. I already read him off. I'm going to roll some boxes. We're going to try a Big Al's discount series. Craig, yeah, you sold all but Mark Giordano. So you've got your Adam Fox, your Walt Frazier, and then the Mark Giordano random. The rest sold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sold spots. I'm slowing down, guys. We will try a discount series just because why not? It's been a little while. After this, remember Big Al's discount series is discounted for a reason. It's ex-boyfriends, as they call them, players on old teams, or helmets that I just wouldn't quite put into the series, the regular series, or just someone I have too much of. That's how they get designated into the discount series. So fun way to win a full size, cheaper way to win a full size. But let's do these first. Let's get some numbers. We almost grabbed the discount one, but we're doing this first. 2 numbers. We'll shake it up. We'll grab the boxes. 1, 2. Buckle my shoe. Or what did Eric say? 1, 2. Freddie's coming for you. You got my X to sign a helmet. All right, Houston. Okay, let's get the 2 numbers here. Oops, dropped it. 194, 194. I almost just hit enter on accident, causing a pandemonium for the Big L's discount. 194. Next number is 64. Can someone tell me the quarter or the time? Never marry a Texan. Noted. 64. If things go the right way, I won't. But things don't ever seem to go the right way for everybody. Okay, was there any questions we had left out that didn't get answered? If you want to offer it up one more time, if I didn't read it or if I forgot it, which is definitely possible, please let me know. I have a question. I don't know that I want to answer, that I want to hear your question. But I don't know. Maybe I do. Okay, let me grab them, guys. If I missed any, please let me know and I'll come back and address them. Why do hot dogs come in packs of 10 but buns come in a pack of 8? That's actually a great question. Someone here might know that one. Or you have the answer and you're trying to trick me into reading it, which I will almost always do. Okay, let's see. Okay. Don't see anyone saying I missed one. I probably did. So if I did, I'm sorry, but let's get rolling. We'll try a Big Al's discount full size series. It's a pick your division style. So AFC East, AFC North, AFC South, AFC West, same style on the NFC side. Yeah, you never have, you never will, all right? 194, 64, 194, 64. Opposite, but the right numbers. Here we go. I shoved the knife a little too far down on that one. I don't know. I mean, I think I know what sport it is. Now I can tell. I can see it shimmering. Don't know if we have more than one player for this team. That's what she said. I know who this is. I was actually pretty happy to find this jersey. I almost kept it for myself, but I didn't. Love the LA Kings jersey. This is number 55. You can actually see by at least in part of the signature. Upper deck on this signature too. That is Quinton Byfield. It's an Adidas Pro. I believe it's Adidas. It is. I've not seen another Byfield jersey. I saw this one and I liked it, so I bought it. Byfield, not claimed. I don't think anyone's ever claimed him, but he's a fun hit. Where are you at, Byfield? First line. There he is. Quinton Byfield, spot 17. Nate, on your Sam Laporta claim, you're hitting your favorite sport, hockey. I know it's your favorite, because you often tell me, I wish I could get a hockey jersey. Just have not made it happen before, I don't think. Always wanted to buy BY. Quinton Byfield, Kings Adidas. Love this jersey. Beautiful one here. I think the newer ones have a bigger logo here on the front. I just got a Hans Kopitar for the series, I think, in the other day, and I think it was the new style with the bigger one. Fight strap there. Is there a strap? There's a fight strap, yes. Adidas Pro. Quinton Byfield going to Nate. Nate, nice hit. You let me know if that one's going in the corner or not. I know hockey's not your thing. It's a great jersey. Maybe it is your thing. Maybe you don't tell me that you like hockey. For sale, y'all. I'll put it up in the corner, Nate. You just let me know if and when it gets sold or traded, or you want me to pull it down and ship it to you. You know how it works. Great hit, Quinton Byfield. He's been in more than a couple weeks at least, but I don't think he's one of the longer ones. Okay. You got it. I will. I'll do what you're asking. 194. Second box here, if I can cut it. Don't know because we got a black box. Whatever, Nate. I can tell who it is now. You can see it through there. We are rolling through this sport. It feels like we weren't hitting it very often. Now we've hit like almost every single break. Now we hit one. Just to make Al blush. Thank you, Nate. It's working? Question mark? I don't. Number 9. I'll leave this here so I can use it again. Nice NFL jersey here. We keep hitting NFL. That's Bryce Young. Fanatics. COA. They beat the Packers. They beat a few other good teams. Have to see. Is the consensus that they're going to win the division, or are they going to be Tampa? Is New Orleans out? Is Atlanta out? Bryce Young. Carolina Panthers on the Nike. Beautiful hit there. Let's see where Bryce Young went after I fold this. Bryce Young not claimed. Well, it's on the same. It's the first random, but a lot higher up. Spot 5, Stammer line. Brian W. Hitting Bryce Young. Congrats, Brian. Congrats, Nate. Quinton Byfield, Bryce Young. Let's try a discount series if it feels great. If it doesn't, no big deal. This is pick your division. So you pick, yeah. That's on you, Nate. Pick your division, NFC or AFC, East, West, South, or North. We'll roll it. We'll probably just do the one here. I totally forgot. Totally forgot to keep track. Since you guys aren't telling me, I think that means that your division is not doing so great. Let's see. The first two, NFC, we got those two out of the way. NFC, that 3 straight, 4 straight for that division? Tampa, Dallas, Philly. Holy moly. There's your division, though. AFC East. There's another one. AFC South. You got two back. NFC South again. Holy moly. 5-2. And then we just hit Bryce Young, which is NFC South. 6-2 to 0-0. That's crazy. 0 from the AFC Northwest, NFC Northwest. 2 and 6. All right. They did run away with that. I was not paying attention. Sorry. Although it would have been not very fun to just hear you losing the whole time. That's all right. We're doing the Ray Lewis at least today. Last spot to have an entry for that. I don't know that I would use that as a claiming tactic, though. If you don't want to join, don't join. But if you do join, you'll have a spot for the giveaway. We'll give away Ray Lewis to someone that claimed a spot today somewhere besides the dollar break. Joe, I've got you with Dynasty chat, live chat, just to make sure I'm looking at the right spot here. AFC West going to Robert. Robert B. Got you, Robert. AFC North going to Obi. NFC East going to Robert. Got you, Robert. NFC South going to Brian. AFC East going to Zach. Not mind seeing Bryce Young succeed after the start yet. Me too. I don't mind Bryce Young. I don't really like Alabama, but NFC East is gone. AFC North is gone. Sorry, guys. AFC East is gone. NFC West is there. Let's do scorching. Well, it doesn't really matter. Ray, I got you on NFC West. AFC South, I believe, is the last division left, which is the division you guys thought would hit most tonight. I don't know. Okay, we'll do one Big Al's discount full size, then we'll give away the Ray Lewis helmet. Reminder, guys, Big Al's discount. I don't want to call them the castaways because we hit plenty of fun helmets in this series, and there's fun ones in there. They're all fun, but there's sometimes ones that I wouldn't quite put into the series for what we pay for the regular series. Or they're a player I like, but I'm not allowed to use because it's against the rules to use a player on an old team most of the time. And I get it for most players, not for some. Or it's just a player that I have 7 helmets of that I'm spreading around. So I don't want them all to come out of the same series. AFC South, last one there. I'm going to get the bingo ball, grab the box while we're waiting. So Houston, Indy, Jacksonville, Tennessee. Every division is always represented in this series, guys. Usually with multiple helmets. I will probably reload some of them over the weekend. Over the week, I should say. Let's shake this up. And let's get one number here. Green. Let's see, more than one always comes out. Red came out behind. We'll put it back in. Can't believe I used to use this one for the full-size series. Okay, our number, and I got to grab it from the other room, other side. There it is, 70. If you can see it, 70. AFC South, last division left. I'll grab box 70, and then we're going to do a recap and put all the names into a hat and see who wins the Ray Lewis. Taking my sweet time. Okay, one division closes us. AFC South, and then we're going to do our little, I'm going to start copying that stuff now while we're waiting. I'll show my screen so you guys can see me copying them all. Copy them while we're waiting for the AFC South to get claimed. Might as well, huh? Don't make you wait any longer than you have to on me. But it will be after this. Oh, we're not doing this quite yet. I'm just getting it ready. AFC South, the last team left. Up around the top. Nick, Bill, Eric, Greg. Nick, Bill, Eric, Greg. Nick. And I know we had Larry V, but who was the one in between? Was it Joe? Was it Ray? It was Joe. Robert says, I'll close it. Good luck, Robert. Thanks for helping us close that one. AFC West going, Robert. You got 3 entries for the giveaway, too, now. And that's all our entries. Did I miss any half spots? I think I did. None. Actually, there probably wasn't any half spots today. There was earlier. Who bought? Oh, Eric B. right there. That might have been our only half spot, though. Yeah. After Vlad and Eric, so before Eric. Actually, I wouldn't do it like that. I'd do it like this. I keep it the same. I do it at the end. Just stop watching. Okay. We'll run that after. Let's run our discount series first. Got the box ready. Box 70 discount series. We got Zach B with AFC East, Dobie with the AFC North, Robert with the Southwest and the NFC East. Joe, you got the NFC North. Brian W, NFC South, and Ray, you got the NFC West. Let's close this, and then we'll come back. We'll run the random and find a winner for Ray Lewis. A Christmas present. A Christmas present from Big Al to Big Al's discount series. No Wonka. I do it every time. These poor discount series helmets just sitting on the shelf for months and months and months, waiting for their name to be called. We got it looks like a classic, not classic, not a VSR4, a speed replica, and it is in fact not classic. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. And isn't it fitting that it would be the dang division that is hit 15 times today? We've got a Panthers. This is their alternate, too. That's not an Eclipse. It's the alternate. You can tell from the white chin strap and white ear pads. Panthers, that's NFC South. NFC South is Brian. Brian W., congrats to you. Sorry to everybody else. Brian, you've got a Panthers alternate. I'm trying to think who fits this criteria. No, I know. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. He's been a few places. I don't know why that's off. That's not going to hit the signature. Who knows who that is? He started in Pittsburgh? I might be wrong. Pittsburgh, and then he moved to Carolina, and he moved somewhere else. I'm pretty sure that's Deontay Johnson. Let me make sure. He's with He's not with anyone. Steelers, Panthers, Ravens, Texans, Ravens. So with the Panthers for 1 year, we had him there, and then moved teams, and I couldn't use him in the series. So it's a nice hit, though. Deontay Johnson, receiver for the Panthers, alternate from the discount series, JSA certified, going to Brian. Brian, nice hit. One of my favorite alternates is this Eclipse style alternate with the white chin strap. 2024, I believe. 2022, okay. I could be wrong. I was wrong. All right, guys, let's do our giveaway. Recap first. Thanks for joining. I know it's a busy week or a non-busy week or a don't want to see me kind of week. Our bat today was Jose Ramirez. Our jerseys were Tim Stutzel and Patrick Waugh. Beautiful items, both of those. We didn't have Radke. Our card today was a nice Bucky Irving card. Really cool quad patch. I don't think I'm missing anything, but it feels like I am. Big Al's items today: Troy Aikman, Mike Evans, LaShawn McCoy, Chop Robinson, Traylon Burks, Bijan Robinson, and Deontay Johnson from the discount series. Jerseys were Quentin Byfield and Bryce Young. Let's give away Ray Lewis. So if you joined any of the breaks today, besides the dollar break, you have an entry per time you joined. So let's go back over here. A lame way for me to say Merry Christmas, I guess. We could probably do another giveaway this week, but 165 entries, so less than normal since we didn't have two rad keys. Usually there's like 190, 200-ish. So if you got a bunch of shots, you got a bunch of shots out of 165. We'll run the list 7 times to find a winner. Let's go over here. Let's reset this. Let's find a winner. Ray Lewis. Here we go. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and our winner is Brad. Breaking Brad hitting the Ray Lewis full size on the freebie spot. Brian right behind, Dave, Christian. He always gets close with his hockey spots. Greg, Zach, Bill, SP, Brad, Zach. So Brad taking home the Ray Lewis. I just won a few giveaways he did the other way. That is bizarre. Going right back to giving him a giveaway. Brad, congrats. Everybody else, thanks for joining, guys. I appreciate it. Forgot we hit the Giannis, too, from the Pick Your Item. Hope everyone has a great week and Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. I don't know when I'm going to see you next, so all of that. I guess I'll see you before New Year. But anything staying today, please let me know. I think a few of you already said maybe. Otherwise, I'll see you guys on the weekend for a weekend stream. We'll do a Fire Factory and some jerseys, probably drop them on Christmas Eve just to sit there and fill up before Saturday. And we'll see you on Saturday if you're around. Okay, guys, have a great week. Thank you.